I'm super thrilled. What's going on, guys and gals? Today I picked up something really crazy a couple weeks ago. I'm ready to show it off now. But before we get to there, Craig got a little happy with a package that Chris sent back with us from Florida.
So check this out. So I'm always picking on Chris because he never sends me a hat. So he sends me this cool hat. Oh, by the way, yeah, haircut. From D's Balls.
D's Balls.
D's Balls, isn't that pretty cool? And he sent me a shirt. I like pink. Not sure why he sent me a girl's shirt. That's the shirt like the girls wear. Show off their guns, I guess. Sun's out, guns out. Never, what's it say?
Never earned. No, always earned.
Never given.
Never given.
So I love that because I love pink. Now I'm a little confused with why he sent me underwear. D's Balls underwear. But I'm gonna wear them. So thank you. I'm gonna be by my pool this afternoon, rocking out my whole outfit that my buddy Chris got me. Thank you. These are wonderful presents.
D's. Alright, so something else that's kind of funny is D's Balls don't exist anymore.
Yep. So D's is rare.
D Exotics is what he's changed the name of his business to. Anyway, I just thought it was a funny little tidbit there. So
I like it. I appreciate it too.
Guess what? What?
What?
What's the snake's favorite subject in school?
I don't know what.
History.
Wait, what now?
History.
Wah, wah, wah. I love it. I love you. That's awesome. That was your dad joke of the day.
Dad joke of the day. So, the first thing this morning, that joke popped in her head. She was like, "You gotta tell it on YouTube." I said, "No, you tell it on YouTube."
I think it's adorable.
So she busted in here to tell it. Alright, so what is this crazy pickup? This is gonna blow your mind. So I think he's going in the shed, unfortunately. But look at this. OD Inchy Hypopod. So we got this from Jason Kittinger at Kittinger Reptiles. We've had the opportunity to hang out with him and get to know him pretty good. And him and Chris are good buddies. And we made a deal happen and got this guy. And I'm super happy. Absolutely amazing animal. Obviously already got good size, so hopefully get him in a rotation this upcoming year. But I'm super thrilled to add him to the collection, and wow, that's about all I can say.
Yeah.
Craig gets some B-roll here on him.
Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back.
We always talk about babies and some of the holdback stuff, and then we talk about adults or females sitting on eggs or male and female pairings, but what about that gap between them? I mean, what about those boys or girls, and in this case we're going to use girls that didn't quite make it to breeding weight? What happens to those? Where are they at in the system that we have here? And the answer to that is right there. So this bottom part of this 50/40 is the space that I use for females that don't quite make it to weight or just don't want to breed yet. So once they come out of the 10 series, then they jump to the 55-40. A lot of times they'll just go over there because they're already at breeding weight after they come out of the 10 series. Yes, I said they're already at breeding weight, 1,200 for 1,300 grams when they come out of this, and sometimes they go directly to the 55-40 to start being paired. Yes, I said that. But sometimes I don't want to. We recently showed this girl, which is an Inchy Hypo Het DG girl, that is 14-ish 100 grams, and we just decided not to pair. We're going to let it get a little bit bigger. And that happens. Every female we have at weight do we pair every year. Now, every breeding female that we pair every year, we believe that we try to give the females a break, and that, you know, sometimes it's just better to let them grow. So, one of the other girls that did not make it to weight is going to be this. And I actually think, you know what, let's put her on the scale and see.
She's big.
So this girl is only a little over a year old, but she's been one of those that just took off growing real quick. They don't always do this.
All right, Fatty Patty, how much you weigh?
She don't want to stay balled up. I want to get a tub. Let me get a tub.
Let's get a tub.
So while we're
Zero it out.
This is a hit the wrong button. This is a paradoxed animal, which means the black marks will not come off. She stays like this. And her genetics are visual lavender albino, cypress pinstripe, and yellow belly. So very unique female here.
I like how she's kept it the whole time. And that's just a random mutation, correct?
The paradoxing is, yes. So the weight on this is 1,262 grams.
So to you, that's not sized up enough to breed.
Well, if we decided that we wanted to breed her, I would check her with the ultrasound, see what her follicles were looking at. But I just don't feel like she's mature enough yet. She's just not at that. Her body doesn't look like she's there yet, so I choose not to breed her this year.
Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. You can always let her sit another year.
Yep. This girl is a pastel inchy yellow belly double het for hypo and pod.
Oh.
This girl, as well as her sister, have not exactly been the best eaters. And she is approaching 2.5. Let's get her weight. 0. So she's only a little over 1,000 grams in almost 2.5 years. Lavender that we just showed you is a year younger and has 200 grams plus already on this girl. Mature wise, this girl should be able to breed this year, and even though she's only 1,000 grams, if she had follicles, it would probably be okay to breed this particular animal. But I'm still going to try to put more weight on her before I start pairing her. That's just my personal choice. But it is not uncommon to hear of a 2.5, 3-year-old snake being 1,200 grams and people starting to pair them. If you have a year-old snake and she's 1,200 or 1,300 grams, I wouldn't recommend pairing her because of the maturity level. So just something to think about there. So this girl is a 2-year-old girl and probably 1,200, 1,300 grams. This is the blackhead window. Again, just doesn't look like she's ready to breed. It doesn't have the body mass, even though she's at weight. So she's not going to get bred this year. We'll just let her hang out, keep eating, and pair her up something next year. Next up, pastel yellow belly pied het lavender albino. Again, another girl is probably 1,300 grams. Just something that I don't feel like needs to start being paired. The body weight is okay, but she's just not thick. I have not put her to see if she has follicles. She's eating kind of like, she'll eat every other week, but not really like destroying food, so I don't feel like she needs to be paired this year. These are unrelated, but this is a OD yellow belly pied.
Oh, that's what I want.
Het lavender. So pastel, OD, both yellow belly, both pied, both 100% het lavender. So this girl has not exactly been the best eater, even though she is still younger than I've had to do a lot of tricks trying to get this girl to eat. But
I'll give her some tricks.
but really cool. Two girls, for that future project. So.
Both beautiful snakes.
So if you know me, you know I love blackhead pods. We already have some blackhead pods and blackhead pod combos in the mix. This has just always been one of my favorites that I personally made. Almost no white blackhead pod. I absolutely love this animal. It's crazy looking. It's beautiful. It's dark. I love it. So,
just white creeping up in edges.
Yep, it's crazy. This girl is at breeding weight. She's about 1,350 grams, and I'm just choosing not to breed her this year.
Just waiting on the right thing to stick her to.
Well, I mean, I have males that will work with this, and just not. I don't know. I just don't feel like she's ready yet. So
Sure.
Sometimes it's better to just wait it out. You don't have to breed these girls as soon as they're at breeding weight. Sometimes it's better just to let them get some more size and age on them. So
I think that's what a lot of people think, and that's what I thought too. Oh, she's almost ready. Almost ready. Oh, now it's time.
Yep.
And some of mine are too size, but not size enough in my eye.
Yeah. And then I think I think that lies more on personal taste. All right, since we're kind of on this pod kick, I'll show this last girl here. So this girl is 1,250 grams. And is eating well, doing well, and probably should check her for follicles, but I'm still have decided that I'm not going to pair this. So Super OD, likely to be inchy as well, pod. Again, almost no white pod, and it's a great looking snake, great powerhouse female. I would love to get some eggs off of this girl, but I'm just going to hold out for another year.
You should stick her to a visual hypo desert ghost male, so that way you have triple hits. Maybe.
So we'll figure that out next year. But really cool girl, and definitely excited to see what she's going to do in the future. But she's got another year, or at least late season, and then we'll re-examine and see what she looks like. So anyway, I just thought I'd kind of show these girls off, explain a little bit of my reasoning behind not pairing every female just because they hit that 1,200 gram mark. I really feel like it's more beneficial to get the size and age on the girls than trying to rush it. But anyway, hope you all enjoy this video. See you all next time.
Be out! Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics, and make sure you subscribe. Bye!